Let me set up my eyebrows. Perfect.
Anand, can you read my message, please?
Great. We are live. Starting. Let me post it on Facebook.
I am feeling
Starting our
so
podcast
self-conscious.
webinar on foreign SEO. YouTube link is here. Join us in great numbers with your family, friends, and neighbors. Cool.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna ask everybody that I just need to make sure that nobody can screen share. No, right? Okay, awesome. Okay. I
Great.
have to be cautious.
So, guys, before we start, I would like to tell you a little bit of story.
Yeah.
So, this story basically goes like almost 4 months back when we lost a YouTube channel. And you might be wondering why Ankila is so scared today. Because somebody's basically shared some stuff on our channel through screen sharing, and then they reported it on YouTube, and our channel got lost. So that's the story of our lost channel, which had like 5,000-6,000 subscribers, but it was a very old channel. But it did not stop us from creating another channel, which is live right now in front of you. So please go ahead and subscribe to our channel because amazing knowledge is going to come. अबे देख क्या रहे हो सब्सक्राइब करो घूर रहे हो मुझे ठीक है so that's the first thing and the second thing is welcome to our webinar. Today we will talk about something that I'm really good at, which is foreign SEO. Cool. Let's do it. ओके तुम नहीं भी कहोगे तो करूंगा ही मैं YouTube पे जा रहा है अपना लाइव वाइव हो रहा है क्या फर्क पड़ता है तुम्हारे कहने से ओके
That is being mean.
So a little bit of some rules before we start the webinar. The first rule is like there are rules, but they basically are some pointers you should consider. If you're watching this video live or you're watching it with your girlfriend later on our YouTube channel,
Because we
first
have
rule
a
is
family channel,
yeah.
PG-13.
So the first rule is please be on a chair and a table when you are listening to something very very important, something that
You have to remove the jacket.
if you like close the door of your
For sure.
room. Okay.
Sure.
So the first thing is if you want to learn something important and actually take away that knowledge and implement it, right? Whoever is teaching, please come on a table and a chair and properly be attentive with your back straight. Because when you are on bed and when you're just lying, just like so many people in this live with their videos of are lying like this on their channel, on their beds, and they're like, kya bolega, kya dikhayega, right? Then you are sending a message to your mind that subconsciously that this is not important. And what will happen is you will not be able to register this knowledge. Implementation to bhuli jao. So if you really want to take action on this, then I would really ask you to be straight. And if you're in this live, switch on your videos because honestly, nobody is so free to basically, judge you. You think you are so important, but you're not. People have lots of other things to do. So please come on your video because this is for your own sake. It will ensure accountability and it will also make sure that the knowledge is registered in your mind because you're not going to watch this video twice, most probably, right? So that's the first thing. And the second thing is out of thousands of people who will watch this video in the upcoming months, I know that only 1 to 5% of people, maximum 5% of people or 3% of people will actually apply this knowledge. And I'm telling you, SEO is all about implementation and taking action. So if you think that you are one of those people who turn up in every free live to gain that knowledge, but you never end up implementing, then do not waste our time and do not waste your time. Go and just watch a movie. There is no point in watching this webinar, right? Because you're not taking action. But if you plan to change from today and if you really want to take action, then this webinar is definitely for you. Because let me tell you, almost 3 to 4 years back, I did a free webinar just like this on foreign SEO on YouTube, which
Dude,
is
you're
still
like
live.
taking all my PPT points. What is so wrong with you that
Sorry,
you
we'll
have to
come.
kill the creator's creativity?
Okay, so we'll share our presentation, which is created by my business partner, one and only Ankila Bhardwaj from Aadhaar Card, because like on Aadhaar Card, her name was just Ankila, like not just Ankila, Ankila. Few months back, there are
Why
like
are you
basically
sharing my Aadhaar card business to
there are like
everybody?
basically 4 people in her family, like the closest family, and once upon a time, all of their surnames were different. You
Yeah,
know,
that is so
all
funny.
she didn't have a surname like on the paper, and there were like 3 more surnames, and finally there is some sync coming in.
Because my mom uses her maiden name.
Exactly.
Because we are secular like that.
So are you ready to share the presentation? We can go ahead
Sure,
do the
yeah. Of
presentation,
course, I'm
and
ready.
then we will come on the content, talk about niche research in foreign SEO, and talk about everything else on the world, planet, and um, about besan ki dal.
बेसन
Let's
की
do it.
दाल.
Besan ke chane.
बेसन की चने.
Okay. Ankila, would you like to take over for 5-10 minutes and educate us
Sure,
about your
why not?
PPT?
I think that
Okay.
I think that the person who is making the PPT should be introducing the PPT, because how do you know what I have made? Not that we have talked about it before
No, no,
this.
I know everything. I'm giving you the platform.
Thank
Go
you.
and be famous like me.
I wanna
Enjoy.
I wanna take a moment and show everybody every time I create a PPT, I try to create a few things different so that it's fun to watch it. And also, I have this strong belief that if knowledge comes in a boring way, you are never going to learn. Because my best teacher was Vaibhav sir, my chemistry teacher. Like he was like our tutor. He was the best chemistry teacher ever, but especially organic chemistry. And I had so much fun in his classes because he used to crack jokes. He was so funny, and then he would teach us in the best way. And then he'd also give us money. Like, if you solve this question, you get 50 rupees. I made a lot of money that year. So I always love it. So आज की हमारी टैगलाइन है उनसे आई है. आई थिंक ही इज निर्मल बाबा. आई डोंट नो. रैंक विद जैक्स ज्वाइन करो, कृपा होगी. I had to. It was like asking for it. Okay. So, Gaurav, I just wanted to show today how your message inbox looks like. So, there are so many people who send messages to Gaurav every day, asking about auditing their website or checking their website or complaining that blogging doesn't work, right? And we're going to see how that looks like. So, somebody is asking a do or die question, Gaurav, like, right? And Gaurav, with all the seriousness, says, okay, please ask. And then he says, blogging is very expensive. Blogging में बहुत ज़्यादा खर्चा है. So he's like, okay, are you targeting a very competitive niche? Like, you must be targeting something so competitive that it is so expensive, you have to invest so much. Then people are like, I don't know, can you check my niche? They know nothing about the niche. So, for obvious reasons. So Gaurav is confused and asking, you didn't check your niche before starting? Gaurav, has it ever happened to you that people have come to you and they have told you they just started with any niche?
Every time.
How does that feel?
Like that's like one of the biggest mistakes that beginners do in blogging. They are not sure if the niche is profitable or not. So like the right keyword research is very, very important. So when people come to me, 90% of the times they're in the wrong niches. They have chosen very competitive keywords, or tier 2, tier 3 keywords. And
Yeah,
that's
this
where
is
the real
so
fuck up
common.
happens.
Oh my God, I have seen way too many people making websites on like high volume Indian traffic or Bangladesh, whatever. I don't know. I have been so taken by surprise too. But the country that you make your website in matters, because like how much are the advertisers paying is your CPC. Moving forward, you can understand why this reaction comes when somebody doesn't check their niche and they just make a website. Like तुमने पूरी मेहनत कर ली without checking the niche. Cool, 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 cool. I have
इसी
lost
बात
the
पे मैं इसी
cursor.
बात पे मैं एक चना खाना चाहता हूँ.
So then we're asking like, it's a competitive niche. So is there any EMD or micro niche ranking in your niche? Then he says, nahi bhai, authority big websites hai. Would you like to make a comment on this, Gaurav?
Basically, what we are trying to say is that these are all the excuses that people give when they don't want to do the hard work. Like,
Or the reasons why it doesn't work out.
yeah, why it doesn't work out. These are all the reasons that people give. While every day I see people succeeding and making a lot of money in SEO. You might think about, गूगल के अपडेट्स आ गए हैं, या फिर गूगल ने अपना AI ले आया है, तो अब क्या होगा, बैकलिंक्स बहुत महंगे हो गए हैं, इतना अच्छा कंटेंट तो मैं लिख नहीं सकता. ये सारे आपके रीजंस आप अपने आप को दे रहे हो कि सक्सेसफुल क्यों नहीं हो सकते. बट मेरे दोस्त, सक्सेसफुल होने का सिर्फ एक ही रीजन होता है कि आपको होना है.
That's true. Desperation.
डेस्परेशन नहीं बोलते, परसिस्टेंस, लाइक गोल.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was very desperate to make money, and I was so desperate that there was no other way than making money, because like भाई खाने को चाहिए, मांगता है, सपने हैं. So like the desperation led me to exploring things which led me to making money. These are all the excuses. I wanna just take a moment and talk about all the expenses. Too much competition. कौन बनाएगा इतने backlinks? राइट. हाई फाई कंटेंट भी नहीं हो पाएगा. सब निशेस पे प्रो कुंडली मार के बैठे हैं. दिस इज मोर फेमस देन यू थिंक. एवरीबॉडी विल कम एंड दे से हेलो, सारे निशेस तो टेकन है, हम किस पे वेबसाइट बना सकते हैं. व्हाई डू यू थिंक दैट? अब ब्लॉगिंग में बहुत खर्चा है. सो बेसिकली क्विक स्कीम्स ट्राई करते हुए 3 साल हो गए हैं. अब भी ब्लॉगिंग काम करती है क्या? Because sometimes I have seen so many people जो tips and tricks and quick way to make money, or like fastest way to make money में they spend their years and nothing works out for them. Instead, you can just put 6 months with correct fundamentals, right? So
दुविधा
present.
अनेक, सॉल्यूशन एक.
Correct.
For an SEO. So why we are saying that? Because foreign SEO means you can find less competitive niches. You can even rank without backlinks. I mean, just a little bit of backlinking. You can rank with not so great content. But the most important thing in foreign SEO is your niche. If you can actually know how to do keyword research, you can definitely succeed in foreign SEO. And that's what we are going to teach you today in the next 1 hour. Good, solid keyword research, how to do that in AdSense and affiliate both, and how to basically make sure you can make money from blogging. यार
अबे
बच्चे
तुम्हें
बच्चे
जो
फेसबुक ग्रुप.
बोलना होता है
अरे
वो
मैं बोलता
उसको
हूँ.
क्यों करवा देता तू पीपीटी
अरे
पे है?
ओ सॉरी सॉरी.
जब देखो तब तू साइड ट्रैक होता रहता है.
ओके गो अहेड.
इतना भरा हुआ है तेरे अंदर, तो वही लिखवा देना पीपीटी पे.
सॉरी सॉरी.
लास्ट पॉइंट रह गया था मेरा, इतना बढ़िया
बोलो
एकदम.
बोलो.
गाइस, अब मैं तुम्हें कॉन्टेक्स्ट देना चाहती हूँ. 3.5 years बैक गौरव ऐसे नहीं है, फॉरेन एसईओ के बारे में बात नहीं हुई. ये इसी का आइडिया था ये. 3.5 साल पहले इसने एक वो की थी।
वाह, बड़ा
अगर
स्मार्ट गाय।
अगर यहाँ पे सिर्फ सोच के आए थे ना कि तुम्हें कोई इजी वे मिलने वाला है काम करने का, तो सॉरी, वी आर नॉट इनटू लक्ष्मी चिट फंड, ओके। दिस इज ऑल अबाउट मेहनत।
Earning
ये
Labs
तो चल गया।
Wow, भाई साहब, 5,000 views 3.5 years back and 190 likes. Whoa, such a popular guy. Now let's talk about the current version, right? That's what we are going to talk about in today's session.
Done. In
Before we
today's
start,
session, in
before we
today's
start,
oh my
oh, sorry,
god,
sorry, sorry.
गाइस, इससे पता चलता है कि हम कितने अनकोऑर्डिनेटेड हैं और पहले नहीं कर सकते थे हमें कोऑर्डिनेशन। But in today's session, we're going to cover foreign SEO quickly, and we will do a quick overview run through. Now, no subject. Like I wanna give a warning. Nothing in SEO can be covered in 1 hour. You know, SEO is not so small. It is not so simple. Of course, there are only fundamentals and you can learn it, but it is very, very variable. It is very diverse, which is why also we started, like in RANKWITHJAGS, we started this sessions called raw research, because every time Gaurav would do a keyword research session in the course, then every time it feels different. It feels different for AdSense, different for affiliate, but even in like different products, it feels different, right? There are so many ways to cover it. So in this session, we are going to do a quick overview, quick run through. It will give you a lot of knowledge, and I hope it will be enjoyable. Yes, Gaurav, you can go now.
Okay, perfect. So we'll start the session and be listen very, very carefully, because this is the knowledge that works, and this is the knowledge that's actually going to put money in your bank account, like it has done for many, many people. And some people, they are making some money, and they have now started teaching foreign SEO in some Sadak Sa Facebook groups from my foreign SEO YouTube channel.
Are you
Anyways,
jealous?
YouTube video. Yeah, very, very jealous from them.
If you were not jealous, then you wouldn't be talking about it. That means you are jealous.
No, I'm just saying that the knowledge has not just created people, like, money in banks accounts, but it has also created some teachers.
सच्चाई पता चल गई.
Okay, so now we are going to start. I'm going to share my screen, and everybody, all of you are going to tell me if you can see my screen or not. I know there are some VIPs in the call who don't want to use their fingers and their hands for anything else other than, but you use your hands and to tell me, can you see my screen or not? Tell me in the chat. Now we will know how many of you are actually active and how many of you are just picking your nose in without the videos. Okay, I got it. So rest of you can actually leave the call, because you are actually not going to implement. तुम साले हाथ उठा के वो नहीं कर रहे एक में रिप्लाई, तो तुम घंटा वो करोगे, इम्प्लीमेंट करो, टाइम पास मत करो. यूट्यूब पे बहुत ऑडियंस है यार हमारी देखने के लिए, कोई टेंशन की बात नहीं है. एनीवेज, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू द बेसिक प्रोसेस by which we do keyword research for foreign SEO. Okay. Before going into that, let me make an online notepad and let me. Okay. So before I move into the keyword research, I just want to show you how do you find or finalize the countries where you can actually start doing foreign SEO, right? Because foreign SEO is nothing but blogging in non-English niches or non-English languages, right? So your first question is like, how do I choose my country, right? So if you really try to think from the fundamental, which is the only thing that we promote, thinking from the basics, not believing in abbreviations and shortcuts. Think about all the countries that have the highest GDP, or think about the biggest countries in the world, not from population, but from their spending capabilities. How much do they spend? How much are they able to, how much each person on an average is able to put out of their pockets? And the trend of online shopping. Okay. So for that, you can do a basic keyword, basic Google search. Oh no, I have actually revealed all my own niches and keywords. I'm really sorry, Ankita. I did this.
So are you
Maybe
telling me
I.
that people will believe that you're working in tracking checklist? At least
I'm
do
really
something
sorry.
believable, bro.
I
Best
am really, really
results.
sorry. But anyways, I can't do much now. What's revealed is revealed. Okay. Oh no. Did it again. The fuck. Okay. Countries with highest GDP. Okay. Just have to do a very simple Google search, and Google will tell you what countries you should target. Okay. And of course, out of those countries, there are many countries where Google doesn't work, like China. In China, Google is banned, right? So of course, if you tell me that oh China में जाके मैं करूँगा foreign SEO करूँगा, भाई कर ले, मेरे को तो नहीं आता, तू ही कर ले. So US is the first country which we are not targeting in foreign SEO. So Japan,
I
Germany.
would also like to quickly add that I personally don't think like targeting China makes any sense because first of all, Google is banned there, and
Amazon
second,
is also banned, I think.
everything is banned there. They have their own personal things. That is how they also promote the GDP of their own country because the money in the country revolves only in the country. And the big productions, they only export, but they cannot import nothing. So when money is only coming in and not going out and circulating in the whole country, then it is but obvious that the GDP will increase. And those
Yeah,
people, they do not have any knowledge about the outside world, and the majority of China is really poor and is dominated by a few people. It's not like how it is in our country or US where the
yeah,
money is separated in different people, and like people are decent, decently well off. So it's like never a good idea to target China, in my opinion.
so
But
so
I
let's.
don't speak from experience. I speak from only common sense.
So Japan, a very good country to target. Germany. So you just have to look at the Amazon affiliate program and the participating countries. Okay. UK English is spoken, so there's no point. France is a very good country to target. Russia, I'm not sure about because after the recent conflict, there's a lot of problems. Canada, I think English is spoken. Italy is a good place to target. Brazil is a good place to target. Australia, I think again English. South Korea is a good place to target. Spain is good. Netherlands is good. Sweden and Norway, they are also probably good, right? So out of these, you can target a few top countries where the research will basically become easy, and you can basically find good niches. That's how you have to research, okay, which are the countries that I have to target in, okay? And after that, you basically have to, okay, it's a pretty easy thing to do. So you go to Amazon.com, or say that you are targeting Amazon France, right? So you can go to Amazon.fr. Sorry for my cough. Actually went to ice skating in Himalayas, and that's why the cough is there.
You should
But you
not
have to do what
you
you
should
have to
not
do,
hype
adventurous shit.
You should not hype yourself too much and tell everybody the truth that it happened because you don't wear clothes. Guys, he thinks it's summer. He was walking in basketball shorts around the home, and now is the time to pay off.
Exactly. So you go to Amazon.fr if you're targeting France, okay, and then you see the different categories that are there, okay, different categories that are there. You can see some of them, and say I go to sports. So Amazon will tell you what are the top selling categories in France, correct? This I'm talking about affiliate niches, right? So say say that you are going into cycling, okay, then you can translate this page by right click and like translate to English. These are the different products that are sold in France. Okay, so the basic rule of thumb is whenever you're doing a keyword research now in foreign SEO or in US, you should not target very cheap products. Okay, why? Because your aim is to make the affiliate commissions now by participating in these places, in these like programs, affiliate programs. So if you're targeting something which is above $100, even if you sell less number of products, you will make good commissions. Like this road bike or this helmet. So we can open some of the products which are $100 plus. Like if I open this bikes category and maybe shoes and maybe equipments and accessories, right? And after that, you basically again translate these pages into English. So they're like bike for boys, children bikes, right? So you get an idea of the kind of keywords that people are searching in France, correct? So they're like children bikes here. So what you'll do is, so the basic rule of thumb is a good keyword in affiliate. It starts by the term best. Okay, that's what happened in US. Like if you search for best children bikes, then some affiliate websites will come up because people want to know about the best bike. So they are there to read the reviews, right? So just to start with, I'll show you a small example. Choose France Air and best kids bike. Okay, this is what it's called. So you copy this, copy this translation. Best bike for kids. So you copy this translation. Now you see what's ranking. You can also go to google.fr and then search. Of course, your targeted country where you're using is should be France, right? And then you see what kind of websites are ranking. Again, translate this page to English, and like an affiliate site is ranking over here. This one is ranking, right? So these are so many affiliate websites ranking on the very first keyword that we chose, right? But of course, we cannot compete with all the websites, correct? What we can do is we can compete with new websites, or we can compete with smaller websites, or we can compete with low DR websites, right? So you go to Keyword Explorer, which is basically just like Googling something. You put France here, and then you copy this translation here. Okay, because France में best kids for bikes, best bikes for kids थोड़ी ना लिखोगे, उसमें तो उनकी लैंग्वेज का ही टर्म लिखोगे ना, जो हमने गूगल ट्रांसलेट से निकाला, करेक्ट? और बेस्ट मैंने क्यों लगाया? बिकॉज अगर आपको एफिलिएट वेबसाइट चाहिए, अगर आपको ऐसी वेबसाइट बनानी है, ऐसी कीवर्ड चाहिए जहां पे रिव्यूज पढ़ेंगे लोग, तो वहां पे आपको बेस्ट लगाना ही पड़ेगा. अगर आप सिंपली लिख दोगे ना चिल्ड्रंस बाइक्स या बाइक फॉर किड्स, देन probably the results will change.
Oh, please, मैं बताऊँ, can I explain?
You see? Yeah.
Because जब हम direct किसी product को search करते हैं, when we go for the direct key term in the product, then it is but natural that Google will show the sellers and buying links directly, which is from wherever you can buy those bikes in that country. But when we are putting this the key term best in front of anything that we are going to buy like best children's bike, that shows the intention that I am here to know out of all the best options which is the bike that will fit my budget as well as my needs. And so
Yes.
it is natural that Google will prefer to also have reviews with the links that are bought the most. It's not like it will not have sponsored links. It will have buy sponsored links, but only the ones that are giving a lot of money or naturally sell a lot.
Hmm.
So that is why that is our keyword, because we can only rank a review. What do you think?
This is,
Is it to the point?
yeah, exactly. Like, you will think that the keyword research that we are teaching here is very, very simple. Because if you watch this video again and again, it will go on live on our YouTube channel. You can basically search for Gaurav Jaggi for an SEO and then look at the latest video. You will think, yeah, this is a very, very easy method of finding keywords. Why is Gaurav teaching that? Because, believe me or not, in SEO, the basics work, the fundamentals work. And if you try to do some advanced shit, find some shortcuts, they will not they will not result in sustainable websites. Okay. So it's very, very important that we use best, because otherwise the direct sellers are ranking. Na? Ads are there, direct sellers are ranking, Amazon to Defer is ranking.
Can I
But
please
as soon as
also
you
put a
put
myth
best,
bust? Yeah, so I want to add that there are so many people, and we are going to cover a lot of queries. That is my job in this video, to cover a lot of queries that come to us and lot of questions that come to us. So the one question that we get very often is, if like I made a website through AI and I put a lot of AI content and scraped all the results and it is ranking, then why are you not why are you not suggesting it? And can we do that in non-English niches? Because non-English niches are not so competitive, so it is easier to rank there. But the whole thing we talk about in blogging is, for me or for us, blogging is when your website is able to sustain beyond a point. So Google throws updates from like 3 to 5 years is a good amount of time to understand that this website has gone through all the update cycle of Google and it's going to stay here. So if in 2 months, 3 months, or 6 months, or an year, your website comes down and it's not ranking anymore, and you have to put that kind of money, energy, effort again to create another website, that is not what we call SEO. SEO is creating an asset which will sustainably it'll keep giving you money. It'll keep making you money every month once you have ranked it, right? And then when you make another website, it will add up to your website. So I really want, so it's not that you can't use quick tips and tricks to do things. It's just that 90% of the times they don't work, and 10% of the times when they work, they don't last. And we don't provide, like, we don't promote that sort of shit. Go on.
so continuing on the method, as we have already seen that the websites that are ranking on the best are mostly affiliate websites. So I'll copy this and I will search in the keyword explorer. Just a second. I think it's a different keyword. Best bike for kids.
I have a question. How is kids infants? Infants are supposed to be like really
These are
small.
synonyms according to Google, and that's why it like basically keeps on showing all the results. Right. Okay. So let's say that this keyword has some
See, this is
affiliate websites.
tricycle, Gaurav.
Eh?
So this is tricycle. Tricycle is like the three-wheel cycle for like 1 to 3 year old kids.
That doesn't matter. Now we are doing keyword research here.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
So we are finding affiliate websites. So that's the process. Okay. So so the first, what we did was we went to Amazon.fr, found some categories, and in that we found some products. Okay. And from those products, using best in front of it and using Google Translate, we found the two different translations for that same keyword, right? Now we have found some affiliate websites that have that are low DR. This one, anything below 40. Cool. So now you might say that yaar iski to search volume hi nahi hai. Right? It doesn't have a search volume. That is okay. That is perfectly okay. We are not looking for a perfect keyword in the one go. I'm telling you the process. The process is now you open these websites and you figure out which are the pure affiliate websites. Pure affiliate websites that are run on Amazon or other affiliate networks. Okay. So let's look at this one. This is a proper affiliate website, correct? If you go to the home page and you translate it to English, you will see that they are covering a lot of like transportation and chill bikes and other kind of issues. Correct? Just like that, this one, this one is also the same. This is like an affiliate website. This one is also an affiliate website, but this has a different kind of network that they're using. They're not using Amazon. So they are using a different kind of network. I think this is their affiliate network they're using.
Is it a
Right.
private buyer? Private seller?
This is a private affiliate network. And so just like that, you will open the different websites and you will see which one is promoting affiliates, just affiliates, and they should not be the direct sellers of these bikes. Okay. Right click, translate to English if you have any kind of problem. And just see. This probably is a direct seller because, yeah, I think this is a direct seller. But definitely you can get some keyword from here as well. So I think that they are directly promoting and their own product. So this is not useful for us. This one is good because this is a proper affiliate website. I think these two are the same. We'll delete one. This one is also a proper affiliate website. So we will open the home page. Okay. These are all the niches, guys. These are the niches. I'll tell you what to do in the next step. But these are all the niches. You see? I'll tell you how to find the low competitive keywords from here. Now you open this and see what kind of keywords this website is ranking for. So this one, if you see the organic graph, this website has just fallen down in rankings in November, October actually, but still the DR is low, right? So we can look at the
Did they
keywords
fuck
and
up
see
their
if we
link
can,
building?
maybe. So translate this to English. Wow. So we have basically got lots of products where this website, which I think is a low low competitive website, is ranking in the top 3 position. You can also choose top 3 from here. So there are like 84 keywords where this website is ranking in the top 3 positions and where basically it's getting rankings from, right? If you see the backlinks of this website, so the easiest way to choose see backlinks is go to do follow and one link per domain and sort from domain traffic. Okay, so we see that it does not have any good links. Even the top 3 links from the higher domain traffic websites is coming to the some internal photo. Okay. So basically, it does not have good backlink profile, right? Not a solid one. So in the long run, you can definitely beat this website, right? And that's why all these keywords where this website is ranking in the top 3 become the keywords that you can also target. Like best compact stroller. Okay, search volume, not very much, but this website is on the 3rd position, 14 DR, right? If you look at this one, translate to English. This is best evolutive tricycle. This website is on the 1st position, and then there are more websites as well, right? So what you can do is you can keep making a list of all these low DR websites to reverse, and you can easily find the keywords, and that's the magic of foreign SEO. In foreign SEO, you don't have to struggle so much for the keywords. The keywords are easily available. You just have to take that action and make a website to make money from it. Understood? Let's look at this website now. If you will watch the record, don't worry, if you watch the recording of this video, this webinar, you will easily understand the process because the process is easy. So the traffic has recently come down. Go to the keywords and see see the top 3 positions actually, because we want to beat this website now, and we have to see where this is getting traffic from. So we have even more keywords. Best 14-inch bike, best 20-inch bike. I know the keyword search volume is low, but remember that this is the very first niche and the very first product that I have reached. Think about if I spent 2 days on keyword research, such amazing niches we can found. We have already found one, right? So this website, which has fallen down in rankings recently, is still ranking for 27 keywords in the top 3, right? Let's pick this one and see what's the DR, the traffic, and everything of this website. 34 DR, not a lot. It has also fallen down in rankings. And if you see the top 3 positions, that is the keywords where this website is actually getting traffic from, and translate it to English. You can even find AdSense keyword, games to play when you are bored. It's ranking on the 3rd position, right? So you click on this and then repeat the same process. This is a low DR website. This is a low DR website. Just like that on the 2nd page, this is like a low DR website. Make a list of these low DR websites and then reverse them to find AdSense keywords or more affiliate keywords. Do you guys get the process? What do you think? Is it easy or difficult? Tell me in the chat. Is it easy? You are not sure?
I think सबको नींद आ रही है.
ये आप अपने थॉट्स व्यक्त कर रहे हो. जिनको पैसा कमाना है उसको नींद नहीं आती. जब
Fine.
तक
देखो भाई, हमने तो एसईओ करने के लिए एक पार्टनर ही रख लिया, उसको 45% दे दिया, अब वो करता है एसईओ.
50%.
है तो तेरा 0% भी नहीं कंपनी में, पर तू चढ़ ले, कोई नहीं.
Right? So the only problem is now that I have taught you niche research, right? And we will talk about backlinks and content as well. Please find AdSense niche. सही बात है. अभी यही करने के लिए बैठा हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. रुको.
Come on, yaar. Please find AdSense niche.
So I'll tell you the exact figures. Okay. There are apart from Ankila and me, there are 26 people on Zoom live right now. And then almost 10 people are watching us live on YouTube. So say there are 35 people, right? Now listen to me very, very carefully, because these are facts and this is very, very inspiring. Out of those 35 people, when I asked a question, whether this is easy or not, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people answered me out of 35, right? So 11 people are actually ready to put some efforts in the webinar or some efforts in this knowledge. Everybody else is just there for, I don't know what, time pass, or they're sleeping, whatever. So what is 11 by 35? Okay, just listen to it very, very carefully. 11 by 35 is 31%. So let's say 30% on average. So out of, and you say that there is a lot of competition in blogging, right? Out of 100 people who are interested in blogging, 30 are ready to take tiny bit of action. And out of this 30% or these 11 people, only 2 will actually go ahead and make a website. Right? Or maybe 5 people will make a website, but only 2 will stay till the last end where they have actually found a niche and posted at least 30 articles. Only 2 people will do it out of 35. Right? So the competition is not more, because you are competing with people who are lazy, who don't want to take action. You know, who
Only
just want
that's
some quick scheme है, like आज कुछ बता दो जिससे कि मैं रातों रात अमीर बन जाऊं, अपना लक्ष्मी चिट फंड मस्त, right? So out of 100 people, you are only competing with 2 people, right? 2 people who are going to actually take action and post articles on their website after finding a niche. So why are you scared? Just take action. I'm sure that those 2 people, both of them are going to succeed, because this is for an SEO. For an SEO means less competition, more traffic, less efforts, more ROI. Correct? So if you actually go ahead and make a website, how is it difficult to make like $500 a month and sell your website for $15,000, which is like the average valuation? It's not difficult, because you're only competing with 2 people out of every 100 people who are consuming knowledge, and that has been proven live in front of you in our Zoom call, right?
it's also like you don't need to prove it. There is literally a neuroscience study, like a theory, that how when say 10 lakh people sit in an exam, you are not fighting with 10 lakh, like you're not fighting with 9 lakh 99,999. You are fighting with only those 10,000 who are going to give their best. That's your competition, nothing
Yeah.
else.
So do you understand what we are trying to say? ये क्या बोल रहा है Roxy is saying on YouTube, I use the same method you told in last webinar, and my new site started getting 100 clicks a day. It's a 30-day old website. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you now, this is the knowledge that works. But people are too lazy to get off their asses and to basically implement knowledge. They are ready to be poor. They are ready to basically say no to their kid when they ask for a new toy, or say no to themselves when they want to dine in a fine 5-star restaurant or a good restaurant. But they are too lazy to take action, man. Why are you scared? I mean, just take action and your success is guaranteed. As simple as that. Okay, cool. So now we are going to talk about the next topic, which is how do you choose the domain? So the domain selection is very, very easy. I know that the major doubt you have is whether I should, if I am going in say a French niche, whether I should do a .fr or I should do something like .com, and right. And you might also be asking, yeah, acquiring buying .fr is difficult. They will ask for information, etc., etc. Right? I should tell you that you don't need a .fr domain. Just buy a .com, because it's easy to buy a .com domain. You see that there are many .coms ranking in all the countries, right? Third, it's also easy to sell .com, because you can transfer the ownership of your .com account or your .com domain, your .org domain, your .net domain to any buyer very, very easily. And you know what's the end goal of making a website for a beginner? To sell it. If you are even making 15,000 rupees from a website, you can get, and you have sustained it for a few months, you can get 5 lakh rupees for it. 30x, 5 lakh, simple math, right? हाँ 33.33x है. मैथ्स मत करने बैठो अभी.
आपने बोला
मैथ्स की क्लास चल रही है.
आपने बोला 50,000 रुपए की अगर कमा रहे हैं तो 5 लाख में बिकेगी.
15,000 कमा रहे तो.
अच्छा 15,000. हाँ, that's right.
Right? Okay. So the end game for a beginner should be to sell their website. And in order to sell your website, you need a domain which is a global TLD, like .com, .net, .org. Okay.
But like in the last 1 year, because so many people in the course, like, we can't make so many websites, but in the last year we have had so much exposure with websites. I have seen there was like this myth, an assumption, I'll say, that websites only rank in that Google if they have the specific country last. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? TLD.
TLD, yeah.
Yeah. So like, but it has proven to be a myth, because so many times, so many of our students, they have taken .com and they've just written in that specific language, and they're ranking, they're making money. They've also sold those websites.
कौन से कोर्स की बात कर रहे हो?
Oh,
कोर्स भी चलाते हो SEO का?
yes.
तो ये कोर्स प्रमोट करने के लिए नॉलेज दे रहे हो, ये नॉलेज वर्क नहीं करती होगी. पेड कोर्स प्रमोट कर रहे हो यहाँ पे. ये क्या आपका लीड मैग्नेट है तुम्हारा?
Yes.
फ्री वेबिनार करो और फिर रैंक विद जैक्स, जो वर्ल्ड की सबसे बेस्ट ट्रेनिंग बन चुकी है इस टाइम पे, लाइफ चेंज कर रही है दुनिया की, उसको प्रमोट करना चाहते हो यहाँ पे? ताकि लोगों को लगे, जो देख रहे हैं, कि अरे रैंक विद जैक्स नहीं है तो लाइफ में कुछ नहीं होगा, लाइफ सपोर्ट मिलेगा, इतना ज्यादा मेंटरशिप मिलेगी, इतनी ज्यादा इन डेप्थ नॉलेज मिलेगी, पैसा कमाएंगे 500 की जगह 5,000 अ मंथ, जैसे हमारे स्टूडेंट ने कमाया अभी फेसबुक पे, उसकी केस स्टडी भी डाली है. ये फंसा रहे हो तुम लोगों को. अमीर लोगों को अमीर करके उनको उनके कंफर्ट जोन से निकालना चाहते हो ना तुम. आराम से वो अपने घर में बैठे हैं, अपना रेस्ट कर रहे हैं पंखे के नीचे. एसी लगवाने में पता है तुमको कितना 2 घंटे लगते हैं. एसी लगवाए, फिर बाहर की यूनिट लगवाए, पैसा वैसा कमाए, और फिर गाड़ी लेंगे तो फिर वो गाड़ी में जाके अलग फिर वो उनको धुलाई कराए, मेंटेनेंस कराए, सर्विस कराए. तुम टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हो यूथ का.
Yes.
Anyways, coming back to the point.
Yeah, please.
Domain extensions.
Words mat bolo, yaar. I am so proud of the course that we have created. It is amazing. It's beautiful. It has the best results. It's ethical. और मैं बहुत proud हूँ कि मैं कोई चुतियापा promote नहीं करती. Quick tip to make $5,000 easy. I don't promote it. I don't know about how to make a sustainable perennial website. I'm the real MVP.
तो अगर किसी को ये बाकी का वेबिनार ना देखना हो, डायरेक्टली रैंक विद जैक्स में एनरोल करना हो जाके, तो वो कैसे करे? आप बोल रहे हो मेरी फेसबुक प्रोफाइल पे जाए, fb.com/worldofjags, और जाके मुझे मैसेज करे, लो गौरव भाई, लो पैसे ले लो, आप पे अंधा भरोसा है भाई. I really like you. अब प्लीज हमें वेबिनार पूरा करने दो. Cool. Domain extension, guys, go for global TLDs. ठीक है. And your second question is, can I target multiple languages on the same website? That I can just translate into different languages and I can just create French, German, Italian, all on the same website? The answer is no. But Ankila will now give you the reasoning, because she was hurrying up and like answering. Now you tell us. Because
this is a simple analogy. You don't need an SEO expert to explain this shit to you. But Google, what is Google? It's a search engine. Google is a business. The business wants to show people the right answer. The right answer to the right question. Which means if I am searching... Can you shut up? Which means that if I am searching about children's bike, then Google wants to go to an expert in that region, that local expert, because every region has a different language, different like way to speak, different manners. So Google wants that in that country, I find the best brand, which is reliable, authentic, and giving the best information. I take that and I show it to my users. This only changes when a very big portal comes into play, something like Tech Radar or whatever, then Google understands that as a brand, they have so much money being pushed in that they can hire experts from different places on different topics to write something correct, right? But even then, usually, like many a times, they are totally beatable. Even like big websites, many a times we have seen that they are beatable. So that is why it will not work. Just one new website writing on every language, and for you to think that Google is stupid and Google will think, oh yeah, this one person, they know all the languages in all the whole world and they know every sentiment and they are the expert in everything. I will rank them everywhere. That doesn't make sense. Gaurav, what do you think?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the right answer which you were about to give?
Yeah, like basically Google is trying to rank brands, and one of the main reasons why somebody like why a brand is called a brand is they are expert of it, right? And one of so if you just create a website in one language, you will easily you'll be able to create the topical relevancy or the language relevancy faster.
Hmm.
That's one of the reasons now why micro niche ranks faster than a macro niche on a specific keyword, right? So
What is a PMD?
EMD, partial match domain.
Oh, exact match, partial match.
Exact match is the exact keyword. Partial match is only the some part of the keyword is present
But
in there.
isn't it so common that now EMDs are not available because like they have been taken? So PMDs bhi lete hain and they work.
Yeah, no. I think it depends on the niche and the smart domain selection.
Yeah. Or you can go to
Uh,
expiredomains.net and you can just find an EMD which doesn't have any sort of update and all. Is this
yeah,
like something that I didn't have to speak?
no, it's fine.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. Uh, secondly, so that's your like one of the first questions that arise in your brain. Uh, no, you should not target multiple languages from one domain. Okay, and now we will come to the content part. Okay, so we'll basically divide the entire content strategy, guys, into three parts. Uh, we'll tell you the best way to create content in foreign SEO, and we'll also tell you the fastest way to create content in foreign SEO. The thing is, all these ways work, and see the content and writing content, optimizing content is something that is a very in-depth topic. Like people take years to learn writing good articles. But if you have decent English, if you don't make grammatical, even if you make grammatical errors, just use Grammarly and learn from them. Within a month, you will stop making grammatical errors. Not knowing English is just an excuse of not working in that, But the so there are three content strategies in when it comes to foreign SEO. The first one is hire a native writer and write good content.
Oh, you're talking
So
about
hires,
content.
yeah.
Okay, I had blocked you out from my brain. Sorry. Do you
Yeah.
want me to talk about content?
Uh, should I
Or
like give these three pointers and then you can
sure,
talk about it?
sure. Yeah, I
But you
think
have to
I think that
listen
you
very carefully.
yeah, but I
Then
think you should talk about content because you do the content on our website.
no, you do the content. You do it.
Sure. Give your points, then I will cover the rest.
Okay. Hmm. So there are three ways of creating content in foreign SEO websites. The first one is you hire a native writer, say from France, and then you create content. Okay, that's the best way. But of course, native writers are, you know, they could it could be affordable for some people, but for some people they may not be affordable. The second one is write in English and just hire a professional translator. So you can find translators on a lot of platforms. You can find on Upwork, Fiverr, Reddit, a lot of places. Yeah, there is a way to find talent on Reddit. It's nothing to be surprised about. And the third one is just write in normal English and translate using Google Translate. Okay. The third one works in very easy niches. So if your niche selection and if your keyword selection is strong, and if you are really, really sure that the niches that you're targeting are like solid, then you can use the third method, make some money from foreign SEO, and then hire a translator or a native writer. Okay. So because if you don't have money, then you will need some entrance point, now. And that's what we are trying to create by writing in simple English and then translating. Why am I focusing on simple English again and again? Because if you use fancy words in English and then translate it to other language, then the translation will not be good. You don't want to confuse the Google Translate tool, or
All the things that you have copied from our courses, content SOP sessions, which I have given, and
yeah.
JPod.
What does it mean? It means I am listening carefully whenever you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, Ankila would talk about content. Let's give her a chance because she's the content head of our company and she also takes care of all the content for all our websites for the past 5 years,
What
which have
about
pretty much,
ChatGPT?
which have ranked amazing. So, Ankila,
Gaurav, why don't you tell them that before I joined how were your
I was
websites
really,
doing in terms of content?
I was really doing great in micro niches, but
Sure.
but in creating brands, I was really struggling because brands are all about good content. And but when Ankila entered my life changed. My profits boosted and
Thank you.
skyrocketed. I
Thank
was
you.
able to buy bigger cars, bigger homes, and I was also able to get a driver, a personal chef, and a lot of other amenities in my life just because of Ankila's content.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Which also takes us to a very important part, that how important it is for your content to be really good when you are creating a website. Because again, I will say this point again, every website is a small brand and every brand portrays to be a specialist in whatever they are writing. So when specialists write, there is a specific way, and this way is not showing extremely, like, fancy English using fancy words. It's not. They write by using the right terms, the right synonyms. They have researched well, they go very in depth, but they know what to cover and what not to cover. And of course, I can't go in depth right now so much, because content is not something that I can give you an idea about. Content is a process. How will you research in that niche? What will your research cover? Then what are the points that you will pick? What are the points that you will let go? Then how will you create that article together? If you are writing about a product, then how will you flow from the introduction to the introduction of the product, and then explaining your knowledge, covering your steps and concluding? Or if you're writing about a product, how are you going to write in a way that people are the person who's reading it is inclined to buy from you? What is an affiliate website? An affiliate website is a salesman, and the salesman is selling what they have. And see, there are good salesmen and shit salesmen. A good salesman can sell you even like a mediocre product, right? And a shit salesman cannot even sell the best product of the country to you because they don't have any convincing power. And content is that salesman, which is why I say that good content can rank with mediocre links. But shit content cannot rank with even the best links possible. The website will not survive. It will go away. And in foreign SEO, in my experience, all the sites that I have seen that these people, especially in French and German niches, and even Japanese niches, these people, they are not very well versed with making links, but they are very well versed with creating a good website, writing the reviews very nicely, creating a user accessibility. And if you want to beat them and you want to rank this website really fast, then you have to supplement your time with the money that you don't have. I get it. You don't have money, right? But you have time. If you like, we have time. Now you have to put that time in content. You have to research about a niche. You have to become the expert. You have to translate every website that is ranking. Then you go through those websites and you see what are they writing, what are they trying to sell to the user, what is their way of speaking. Then once you have understood that, you have understood the way these people are writing. Say in French, I was reviewing this website on the course call, which was writing about, I think, chairs. In that whole article, he was really focused on this one point, that this chair is really good for long hours of work, and then also becomes good for friend hangout or leisure time, because it's comfortable, it has an upholstered seat, and it supports your bums really well. I don't remember the word for bums, but the idea is that taught me that in this specific niche, people are looking for chairs that will work as office chairs, leisure chairs, dining chairs, hangout chairs, everything. Because they have small houses and whatever they buy has to be multifunctional, which gave me an idea that, okay, this is the language that I want to tackle my client in. Because when somebody is coming on an affiliate website, that's a client, that's not a visitor, that's a client. That client has to click on your Amazon link and buy that. That is when you're going to make money. So when my client is coming in, I need to know how to talk to them. So once you have understood that, now you have to understand that if you want to rank a website, your content should be better. Your website should be better than everything that is ranking on the 10 pages of Google. Now, for that, I do not read 10 pages of Google, but I personally read all 5 pages of Google. There are 50 websites. I give my 2 hours and I go through each of that website. I see what kind of content they're creating, what are the points they have covered, which gives me an idea on how long, how in depth I should make this article. Then from there, I go with the structure. I create a structure. I write all the technical specifications and I amalgamate them. Now, obviously, I'm sorry, I'm mentioning it again and again, but like it just comes naturally to me. But in the course, I have time to show how to write the introduction. I don't have that time, but I can. But this is how I go about content and about the translation. So see, I'm going to tell you something. When you read these websites and you do English translation, you will rarely find a fault in grammar in that translation. It'll happen very less. It's like once in a blue moon. Maybe in an article, in one product description, you'll find one grammar fault. But me as a user, I know that anybody will be able to understand this fault and ignore it. And they'll be able to understand what I want to speak, right? Which means that Google Translator is working fine, right? So you create a raw, well-researched, good technical specification article. Then you go to Google Translator, you translate that article. Your website will be good enough to rank if you have done your research well, if your product is being explained well, and also if you have just like written a accessible का मतलब क्या होता है? Accessible means that if a 10-year-old child is coming to my website or a 80-year-old adult is coming to my website, both of them should be able to understand what I'm saying and make a decision. If your article is like Gen Z, oh, I only cover Gen Z, you're not gonna rank, bro, because Gen Z is not on the internet. Everybody is on the internet. So you have to make an accessible article. You have to make a to the point article. If your article is beating around the bush and explaining, I will go in depth about this chair, what it's made from, it's a real oak, it has no polish. Nobody wants to read it. Right? Write only to the point things which are usable in making that decision as a user. And after that, create that article, translate, put it on your website. Once your website is ranked, it starts making money. The website only has to rank for a little bit and then it starts reinvesting in itself. Right? You just need to reach a place where the website starts reinvesting in itself. Once it is reinvesting, then you hire a native, writer, translator, whatever. You correct your grammar things, you correct everything, and that's it. That's all it takes. But
So,
one thing, but if you want to learn how to write the introduction, how to write the technical specifications, how to conclude this whole article, then join Rank with Jags. Only on Gaurav's Facebook profile.
so now we will take some live questions from all the live
अविनाश कह
attendees.
रहा बिग बॉस स्टार्ट होने वाला है जल्दी बको यार जी
एंड भाई बिल्कुल सही बात है, बिग बॉस देखना बहुत जरूरी है। सलमान खान 100 करोड़ रुपए कमाता है, उसमें से 1 करोड़ सारे व्यूअर्स में भी तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करता है।
प्रायोरिटीज
I totally agree. Okay, so we'll take some questions live from the viewers now. So you guys can actually put your question in the chat box, and we will take them one by one. Okay. Uh, also, one more thing. If you want us to if you want us to do part 2 of foreign SEO webinar, uh, and add even more knowledge, maybe find more niches, even AdSense niches, or even do some more research, you can comment below this video, below this YouTube video, and if there are enough comments and enough interest, then we would definitely look into doing another part of this, foreign SEO webinar. What about ChatGPT? Means write in English and translate it and let ChatGPT check the grammar mistakes. And what about AI content? Guys, I just want to break your bubble and tell you that AI content does not work. AI content is like gambling. And if you really want to do gambling instead of blogging, then you're more than welcome to do AI content, because you're you're on Facebook and you are seeing those one or two websites which are getting successful in AI, right? And that too from the last few weeks. Nobody says that I have been ranking from AI from the last 6 months, correct? Website sell to hone nahi wali wo boli. Plus, when I went to the when I went to the Goa casino a few years back, I went in and I made good amount of money. But when I was coming back from the ship, there's like a ship. So because that's inside the water, the casino, they bring you back. There were like more than like 30 people with me, and almost everybody was very, very sad. I was happy I made money and I got lucky, but everybody was really, really sad, right? So AI is just like that. Why do you want to spend and waste next 6 months of your life doing something which has a 2% chance of getting successful, and 99.9% you will not be able to sell that website and make the major chunk of money, because by that time the website will actually get penalized. Rather, if you do right keyword research, you will not need a lot of articles, maybe 30, 40, 50 articles to reach $500,000 a month, right?
Yeah, it's a myth that your website needs a lot of articles. Even our best websites, which are making so much money, they have like hardly like maximum 35 articles have done. But those 35
Yeah,
articles are
micro
quality
niches.
articles. Yeah.
So it's great that you see some people getting successful in AI and you see that, okay, I should also do this. Maybe I will not need to basically I
Yeah,
will not be
sure.
able to
Why are you so diplomatic? Everybody gets successful in AI. They start hitting the stats and then they go down. But nobody talks about when they go down. They only talk about, oh, I used AI content and now the site is going up. That is wrong. That's wrong. That is misleading. Don't do that.
how can we do internal linking? Should we use translator again for that? No. You can do internal linking in the English content before translating. Just internal link, to the important articles from every article which you think are useful for the users. Is it true that only PMD's goat get sold and not EMD's? No, it's not
मैंने
true.
तो कर दिया. Sorry. मुझे पता था
Basically,
you wanted to cover it.
basically, it depends on your niche. So if your niche has some, is some like some cheap APK website, some website that has copyright infringements from companies, you're using some name in the domain which has copyright or, those kind of issues. Uh, or you're using, you are into some like piracy and all niches, then most of the reputed sellers, marketplaces will not list you, but you can still sell those websites in some private Facebook groups. But it's just about your niche. It's not about the PMD or EMD. You can sell any kind of domain, given that you are very very confident about the quality of your website and the niche that you have chosen. Okay. On YouTube, how to make money via AI content is ranking still. Yeah, of course. Like if you really see, out of everybody who is preaching SEO, maybe only 5 to 10% of people already actually have a ranking website, right?
But
Country
that is true for
domain.
everything. Like, for so many people who teach how to do business, there are only like, a few who can attach their name to a successful, profit-driven company. So it happens everywhere. You have to check your priorities.
Yeah. So Puneet is saying country level domains will work better instead of .com. So see, there is definitely a slight advantage in using country level domains like .fr or .de. The problem is firstly in buying it. If you buy it from anywhere, there is also a chance that you will be required to provide your ID card, ID of that country, because there are sometimes regular checks on domains. So that's when your website can actually just vanish. They can take away your domain if you're not able to verify your identity. Second, how will you sell that domain? Because these verification problems and everything will happen with the buyer as well. How will you transfer that domain and how will you make sure that the buyer does not have any kind of problems with with that domain? So instead, just write good content and get backlinks from websites that have traffic from that country. Like if you want to rank in Germany, then your backlink profile should have German backlinks, right? And your content should be in German. Your content should make sense, right? So just for the 5% more efficiency, don't go for something that you will not be able to sell. But if you just want to make money and if you want to take that risk and you have no plans to sell the websites, then you can go with country level domains. Or maybe if you have some relative in that country or some close friend in that country, then you can definitely use their name and identity and you can, build a website if they are trusted. Okay. But as Ankila also mentioned, and we have also said in the past, uh, we are not just not just looking at our own websites and the experiments that we have done with foreign SEO. We are looking at hundreds of other websites because right now we almost have 500 people in our course Rank with Jack, right? So out of those 500 people, the at least 200 plus are working on their own website in foreign niches, right? So we have actually seen tons of examples to basically prove and to verify whatever we are saying. All this knowledge is not coming from just thin air or reading some articles. It's coming from actually seeing, like, 10 plus websites every month, every week, and then from all their experiments, right? So you can trust it and you can actually go ahead and build a website like that. Okay. Farman is asking in direct messages, should we also cover informative articles for affiliate website? Yes. See, this is very, very important. If you're building an affiliate website,
Can you repeat the question?
one, should we also cover informative keywords on an affiliate website?
Bro, what a sin question, bro. You should only cover informative content for 80% of your website. How else would you rank a website? How else will you make it a guide?
So one of the major reasons why affiliate websites get penalized is when Google thinks that you're over promoting affiliate products. And how do you do that? If each and every of your content or your article is commercial, right? So you have to start your website, and for the first 5 to 6 weeks, you only have to do informative content, and then slowly introduce commercial article, making sure that informative articles are always 3x of your commercial articles at least. So if there is like a one affiliate article, there should be three informative articles without affiliate links on your website. That's how you can make sure that your website is not penalized and Google knows that you're actually caring about your users. Okay, so informative articles play a huge role. Okay, yeah, if you're just covering like 40 articles on your website or 50 articles on your website, 10 of them can be commercial. You don't have to rank, don't have to write on tons of affiliate keywords to make money. You can even write 5 articles and then make sure that 3 of them rank. It's about ranking the pages that you are writing on instead of writing, and a lot of articles are not ranking, like any of them.
Yeah, but I also
More
want to
content
cover
is
this is like this. I got this idea from the YouTube chat, but there is still still people keep saying, like somebody commented that AI only works on unique niches. What do you mean by that? Like if something works, the bots are same. It will work everywhere. So you are just saying that in unique niches, because there is not enough competition, the sites start showing up, which obviously they will. You can also rank websites by spamming, by spammy backlinks. The question is, are you going to sustain that website? Sustenance doesn't come, and honestly it is so misleading, and it is also so ethically wrong, especially as a teacher, to promote that, you know what, AI works, it worked for one person or my one website out of 10, so I'm going to promote it. No, you can only promote things that have 100% short of, like short chance of working. Just because something worked once, I'm can't promote it. That's wrong.
okay. So, do you have courses for a beginner where I can get info about your courses? And will there be a support after buying your course? Because there's a lot of doubts. Yeah, definitely. See, every Saturday in the evening, 6 to 8, we have our live Q&A in Rank with Jags, and that will go on for a very, very long time, at least for the entire 2024. So you have ample support where you can directly talk to us and you can directly ask us our questions. And our course basically is built from the very scratch. So each and every video, each and every thing that we are covering is from scratch to the advanced levels. So you basically get each and everything from scratch, starting from WordPress website building to keyword research, multiple content SOPs, all backlinks, expired domains, PBNs, getting international clients where our students have a lot of success, complete foreign SEO, much more than what you're seeing here. But each and everything that we are saying in our course or on our free webinar, all that knowledge works. And it will only work when you will work.
Yeah.
So you have to actually take your fingers, settle your mind, start researching. Once you find a niche, even if it's 70% okay, start writing articles. But one of the unfair advantages that our students get is in Rank with Jags, if you have any kind of problem in finding niches, we help you basically, finalize those keywords. So if you have found some keywords and if you send us an email, we will use all our experience and we will finalize those keywords for you. Like, we'll tell you if this is good or not, this is good or not. So you can be 100% sure before going in each and every step. And definitely there are a lot of
Yeah,
lots and lots of
everybody,
support.
it's like everybody only moves anything on the website once it's been okayed by us. Because what's the point of being with a mentor if in your first, like initial first or first two websites, You are not able to make just right choices. Go through that journey and not make any mistakes, which is very important. And that is the whole reason why we are just not doing like a pre-recorded course. It's like there are 3 classes every week which are live. On Tuesdays we go in depth, then there's Wednesday session, and then there's Saturday Q&A. You come live, you learn directly, you ask your questions on the face. Every week there is so much. So that, and also, one thing that I feel, there should be a morale. Like if you like have only pre-recorded videos, then the morale, you don't meet face to face, you don't want to make it work, it becomes boring. So that's why I love it. I think the structure that I've created, it's the best. Thank you so much.
Okay. So that brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope that the practical knowledge that we have shared, you're actually going to apply that and make money. And if you do, send us your case study, your success story, your basically your story and your website.
And we will love to show it off.
We would love to show it off. And if you have any other kind of doubts, please do drop your question below this, below the YouTube video. And just go to YouTube, search for our channel. Sajid, you can actually send me a message on Facebook. There is no link for my course. I don't like to make, create like landing pages like people do. I just talk to somebody, and if I think that I can help them, I definitely enroll them in our course. Okay. So, okay, guys, have a great time.
But I have not completed my PPT. What about the RANKWITHJAGS part? I worked so hard on it.
You have it.
Yeah.
दिखाओ बोल क्यों नहीं रहे दिखाओ
Guys, this is the time to do promotion. I've made a very good PPT. You
Okay,
better
then.
stay here and watch the whole PPT.
Okay, then.
Don't you go. Starting with a screenshot. Screenshot. This is the success story that I'm most proud about, because yes, I am biased. I am a little biased towards the females of RANKWITHJAGS. I want them to really succeed, and this one has made me the most proud, because she is basically now, so she has grown into taking the whole responsibility of her home on herself, moved to having 2 employees. She's doing so well, but I'm really proud about this one. So you can later watch this in the video, pause करके. Okay, never mind. Going ahead. You think, why am I showing you all this? Like, what the fuck is this? Why are there so many screenshots? But I'm telling you a quick rid scheme. No. What if somebody makes a meme on me for this? गौरव, अब आप इन सबको पढ़ो.
आपने RWJ का नाम सुना है? वहाँ एक्चुअली कुछ अजीब अजीब चीजें बातें हो रही है ना वहाँ. मैंने 1 BHK रेंट पर रहता हूँ सर, और मेरे ऊपर फैमिली का खर्चा है. मैंने आपको जैसे तैसे फीस अरेंज करके दी, लेकिन आप पर मुझे भरोसा था. आप मेरे लिए मसीहा निकले. शायद अब मैं 2 मंथ्स में अपनी मम्मी और पापा को लेकर
थैंक करते हैं. मैंने भी तो
एक
काम
बेहतर
किया.
जगह पर शिफ्ट करूंगा. अरे आपने तो इमोशनल कर दिया. RANKWITHJAGS ज्वाइन करो, कृपा होगी.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fine, yaar, we are already convinced. Why are you convincing us more?
Because I made this PPT, so I have to show it off.
Fine, go ahead.
Whatever.
These are our.
Look at this.
This is
मेरा
our.
नाम आया है इसमें मेरा नाम आया है.
Wow. Some of these are our client results. Some of them are the Amazon affiliate and the AdSense results.
Yeah. That's a client result, this one. सबसे ऊपर वाला.
Yeah, whatever. You just want to say that.
Now I want to tell you the truth about this course. आपने लक्ष्मी चिट फंड का नाम सुना है?
सुना है.
Look at this meme. वहां से लेफ्ट लेने का तो एक RANKWITHJAGS करके बोर्ड आएगा. क्लासेस होती है.
So cute.
I'm so good. उधर हर संडे ऐसा क्वालिटी मिलता है. अब ट्यूसडे हो गया, but whatever. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this. Gaurav is available everywhere. I am so proud of this fact, because कंटेंट एसओपीज आपको कभी कहीं और नहीं मिलेंगी एक्सेप्ट फॉर रैंक विद जैक्स. You are reading it, right? Everybody is reading,
Literally
guys.
all of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I'm reading all. PBN expire domains, content. Google domination, branding. Slip in my DMs.
yeah. Feel free to send us a message. I don't mind. That's it.
Okay.
So now,
So
now everybody should rate my PPT between 1 to 10, and also like tell me how good I did.
you need so much validation on a PPT.
Yes, I
Moe
literally
moe.
need so much validation on
Moe moe.
everything. Oh, there was this one person in YouTube chat. It was like it was so nice. He said, पैसे पैसे नहीं है फिर भी सेशन देख रहा हूँ मोए मोए. मैं कहा कोई नहीं यार आ जाएंगे. Thanks guys. I just want to tell everybody I've got 10 by 10 for the PPT, so I am happy now. You all can come and talk to us on Facebook and also apply all this knowledge and work. Okay? Do not look for a Lakshmi chit fund. Work. It pays off. SEO has the highest ROI in all the jobs I have seen till now. Work.
So I hope that we get at least 3 good success stories from this webinar. Whatever your results, whatever your experiences are, please feel free to share it with us on Facebook.